24 and 24 here in a minute. Sitting in the pickup, just collecting my thoughts and pack right there. Some electrolytes in there, and water, some food, a little bit of kit. Plan is to go back behind me, head up the mountain that way, a little local mountain here, Silver Star, and go across, hit a connector trail, across the saddle at Grouse Vista, and then climb all the way up to the top of the mountain over there. Right up to the Fountain Feet, I think, or Miracle. And then ride the ridge down over here, drop down, hit a trailhead, hit a connector trail, and come back to the pickup. And then determine at that point if I've got my projected mileage or not. If not, then I'm going to cross the road here and then drop down and head that way until I get my desired mileage. Just kind of feeling a little overwhelmed by it, but at the same time, I've done enough of these hard things to know that the hard part's getting on the pickup and making that first step. So check in when I'm done. Finished up my 24 and 24, ended up a little over 32 miles, 6,500-ish feet of elevation. Back in the pickup, headed towards home. Just want to shower and a cheeseburger. I'm hungry. Legs felt good, actually, surprising. Like my legs felt good. My feet are bothering me a little bit, and the last 4 miles was definitely a push, challenge. I feel like I did pretty stinking good on nutrition and hydration. I ended up just running out about maybe about an hour ago of water, and the 30 going to 32 was kind of a decision made this morning, but I fully committed to it at about 18 miles, and I knew I had enough water in, looking at the trail and stuff, that I'd be able to get to that. And so, yeah, feel pretty good. Other than my feet are bothering me a little bit, and just sore, tired. It's my first 30-miler since I was probably 25-ish. So good experience. What I'd do different, maybe go to a trail runner instead of a hiking boot, just on that duration. But I don't know that my feet would have felt any different. That would be an option. Like I said, I was really good on nutrition and hydration. I didn't get dehydrated or anything. I've been doing the whole time. And so I think differently. I think differently going into next time experience. If I knew I was going to do 32, I would be proactive about being prepared to go 32 instead of jacking it on. Which that wasn't, is what it is. But definitely being more proactive about committing to that earlier. Prior to, I knew I could do it, but it's still a little bit of a question. And it's a big hike, a big push up the far side of the mountain, and I didn't know how I was going to react to that. It was pretty flat this morning, but my legs were really just dead. I didn't have a lot of energy, and I didn't hit my trail legs until 9 miles or so this morning, where I started feeling like I could move pretty efficiently through terrain. And it's just a combination of a lot of things. But the far side of the hike was 2 big climbs, just straight, no switchbacks, and just a straight push up. And so I didn't know how my legs would react to that, but took a couple excursions, and tacked on a few more miles. Did a couple summited a couple peaks, and went and checked the waterfall out. So, and that's when I figured doing the math in my head real quick, that I had a real good opportunity to go to 32 and I guess really get to 50K. So yeah, that's my afterthoughts of the 24 and 24, and definitely a big day, and it's a lot of work, a lot of energy, and not something I'm really looking forward to doing anytime soon, to be honest with you. Might give it a week or 2 before I try that one again. Yeah, this is me checking out. Thanks for the opportunity, and this really was, I didn't expect it to be anything more than it was, which is a lot of work, and that's how those things are. And like I said in my opening video, like, the hardest part a lot of times is to step out and pick it, because a lot of in your head you have a lot of things built up, and just stepping through that and getting past that is a big obstacle and a big hurdle for me personally. And so pretty proud of pushing through. And like I said, the last 4 miles were definitely the toughest ones of the day, other than the 2 big climbs. I mean, they were brutal, and there's no way to get around. Climbing for me isn't fun, and in more natural terrain, I feel like I can hike really well, and I can cover ground really efficiently. So, yeah, after action review, that was fun. In the type 2 sense. We'll got my pack over there, and Penetrate boots in the back. It might not have been the best choice, or